meaningful to you. Look closely at the condition of the course. Talk to members. You don't want to join an underfunded club or a club with indifferent management. Owning a golf club can be an unexpected challenge for an individual. You want to make sure you are going to get the experience you're looking for. Again, examples in this area, in this area are Valencia, Hidden Hills, and Marsh Landing. There are also Golf Management Corporation-owned clubs. Many privately owned clubs are owned by major corporations such as Club Corp, Troon Golf, Hampton Golf, and Honors Golf. Billy, can you tell us about Honors Golf as well as this category of golf membership?
Absolutely, Jock. Fortunately, there is a 10-year history with Honors Golf, and with the World Golf Village being their flagship property, Honors Golf has kept their mission statement commitment to creating memorable experiences and doing that by providing superior course conditions and services with people that perform with quality and pride and passion. And even though that mission statement may sound canned, it is a part of the integrity and the fabric of Honors Golf and what they bring to this property. When you have a history of 10 years, there aren't many surprises. And so that's important when you're looking at a golf community or a gated community with golf and or new properties. This is an existing, proven quality product. And with it being the flagship of Honors Golf, they are going to ensure that the quality conditions are always there. Their members and their guests get quality experiences. And to be a part of something like that is really special. And that's what I hope all the residents and members inside of the World Golf Village get to enjoy.
Thank you, Billy. That ends our presentation this morning. So now we would love to take any questions you may have. I have a question, Jock, for you. Just thinking, listening to all the different types of clubs there are, which type club would be best for me?
Well, Sherry, I've seen you play golf. Just kidding. Well, Sherry and I have played golf before. I'm going to kind of change that answer a little bit and then come back to it. I'm thinking about my own experience. I spent 20 years in the San Francisco area playing public courses. And in that area, there weren't enough courses. So you would get up at 6 o'clock on a Saturday morning, 6 a.m., and spend 30 minutes trying to dial in to make a tee time somewhere. So when the opportunity came to join a brand new private club, we jumped at that opportunity and had a house built on the course. And all of the members were, all of us were kind of at the same stage of life and the same economic status. We were part of the Silicon Valley social scene and business scene. So we had an amazing experience for 10 years of socializing and partying and playing golf. And now we're here in Florida. Most of those people are still very, very good friends. We keep in touch with them. So what a private club gives you is you're part of something, whether it's an equity membership or a privately owned membership. There's a sense of community. There's a sense of social and economic consistency. I couldn't consider joining some clubs where the cost is high and the people are of much greater net worth than me. So in general, you tend to be within the same economic range. Certainly, the value of the house is an important consideration in that. As Billy was talking about, the house values do outperform usually most of the rest of the market if you're in a private club area. And I guess ego always has something to do with being part of a private club. So Sherry, you in answer to your question, you developed a World Golf Village, you and Jim and the team, to fit what you saw you wanted the golf experience and the community experience to be. So I'd say the best thing for you is right here.
I think you're right, Jock. Would any of you like to add anything else about World Golf Village? Jock, one of the things comes to mind is maybe opportunities for activities other than golf that maybe Billy didn't cover, such as the swim tennis facility or something.
Well, there are a number of activities ranging from planned social activities, bridge clubs, poker games, social outings, Valentine's dinners, special events, and so forth. There's community. Most of the non-golf activities here and facilities here are part of the community as opposed to being part of the private club, which means any resident can go to the swim club, can play tennis. There's a lot of hiking, a lot of recreational. I see a lot of bike riders here. The grounds are just phenomenal to spend time in. And then, of course, there are things just outside of the community, too.
That's great. We do have the 8-foot wide sidewalks throughout most of the community, which truly get used for a lot of biking and walking and so forth. We do have the little bit over 9-acre park with the ball fields, and we have sand volleyball and different activities there. Bill,
I'd like to add something on I got a story on the sidewalks. It's one of the things we talk about as we're showing a customer World Golf Village. You're driving around, you say the sidewalks are 8 feet rather than 6 feet. And I had one woman say, well, that means that 2 baby strollers can go side by side. And the minute she said that, we passed 2 baby strollers side by side going down the sidewalk. And I told her what a great realtor I was by arranging that so she could see it. I'd like to add a question for Sherry, if I may. When you contemplate the end result of World Golf Village, how do you feel about what you and Jim have created?
Jock, I am extremely proud of what we created. I'm not the visionary. Jim was the visionary and saw what he wanted to create. I'm much better at details and carrying out the things that needed to be done. But we have enjoyed so much seeing the people enjoy this community. When I drive by the golf course and see the golfers out there having fun, when I drive back to my kids' home in Grovewood and drive through King and Bear and see all the people out enjoying the community, we hear all the time about the quality of the landscaping and the signage and the courses, and we truly are very, very proud of what has turned out here, and it's from so many people have created it. We just have great partners, and World Golf Village has turned out to be a great family community. Billy, a question for you. One thing is, how is the economy impacting golf clubs and communities that you're aware of?
Thank you, Sherry. Obviously, the economy has severely hurt golf communities and golf properties. Private clubs are having to make decisions to whether or not go into semi-private status to again keep members in their clubs, and or not to increase dues, because when they're totally funded by membership and membership drops and services don't, or if services do, there's a lot of tough decisions that have to be made. And the beauty of the World Golf Village with a golf community, and again the 10-year history of Honors Golf, is I really take a lot of pride in the fact that the membership here has a tremendous value. And one of the bottom line questions or answers to this webinar for people that are considering golf and the right type of membership and where to locate, the World Golf Village is truly, I think, a credit to the Davidsons and a model in the industry of how to create a very special value, and that is something that the economy is driving more than anything else. Every level of economic customer or range of economic status, everyone's looking for value now. And because of that, without getting into specifics, if you measure what does it cost to belong in a club, what do you get for that cost? I don't think there's anywhere that I'm aware of that compares to what you get with 2 quality golf courses, 2 clubhouses, a PGA Tour Golf Academy, and all the services associated with those properties inside a gated community, and at a value that I don't think you can come close to anywhere else. So the economy is driving people to make really good decisions. It's not frivolous anymore. Very few people are there, as we like to say, the fish aren't jumping in the boat anymore, and that's great, because we're surviving because we've got a great product and it's at a very good value.
That's absolutely true, and one of the things we didn't get into is really comparing the cost of different clubs, but if you do sit down and analyze the cost of different clubs in this area, and there are many, many clubs in this area, you will see what an amazing value the World Golf Village courses are. Jock, you play a lot of golf, and you play in your senior league and get to play a lot of courses in this area. What are your favorite courses in this Jacksonville-St. Augustine area?
I don't want to offend some courses by not naming them, but certainly the King and Bear. And one of the things that I think all of us that play the King and Bear, when you play a course all the time, you tend to focus on your golf game and not focus on the experience that you're having. Playing the King and Bear is one of the best courses I've ever played, and I've played Jack Nicklaus's home course, Muirfield Village. I played Oak Hill, where the Ryder Cup was held, Pebble Beach, the Country Club in Brookline, Massachusetts, Medina. And I love playing King and Bear, but occasionally, particularly since I don't play so well anymore, you have to step back and say, this is a beautiful, beautiful golf course. Jacksonville Golf and Country Club is one of the courses in our league, and it's a great private club. It has wonderful facilities and a very enjoyable course. Sawgrass Country Club, when the wind isn't blowing too hard, is a great course, as is Marsh Landing. And playing the stadium course at TPC, of course, is a great thrill. But I'd have to say King and Bear ranks up there with any of them. I love to take people out to play the course that haven't played it before, because then you can see them appreciating each hole and how it's designed.
I'm not sure who's the best to answer this, but I've heard that members in country clubs are all snobs. Are they?
The answer to that is no, but you want to make sure that you match yourself up with the club. I found that the clubs I've been a member of have all been consistent with me. There's one club that I was a member of in Palm Springs. We had investment property down there, so we joined the club, and I really didn't know anybody. I just went out and played golf, but I loved it, so maybe they were snobs or not. Who knows? But in general, you're in there with a bunch of people who are in there for exactly the same reason, and they become your friends. You socialize with them, and so on. The other thing I wanted to mention about that is one of the questions I get was, if I'm a member of a private club, will my friends bug me about playing my club? Well, if you're a member of Augusta National, you probably won't even want to talk to anybody about playing your club, because you probably get, matter of fact, I've looked up all the Georgia Tech graduates that were members of Augusta to see if I've ever met any of them. In general, I think what you find is you want your friends to see your course, and you want them to enjoy it, particularly the first time when they don't know the course and you do. That makes it a lot of fun.
I think that wraps up our questions today, and I appreciate you joining us. Just to make sure you are aware, World Golf Village is in St. Augustine, Florida, and we have many other webinars coming up. The next webinar we have coming up next Thursday is on 50